Hello, hello everyone! Welcome back to Adventures in the Avaricious Archipelago. It's me, Jegg, and I'm here with my friends for more Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to get to the recap very shortly, and we're also going to do the pronoun
Bless you.
go-around. Oh, many blessings. But first, everyone at home, can you hear stream okay? I hope you can. I have been made aware that my mic is occasionally buzzing, which is not ideal. Not ideal. So, thought I'd open it up to Twitch chat. You guys, and also friends, feel free to say anything so we can make sure we can all be heard.
Ah.
I
Nice.
Ah. Ah.
Very good, guys. Until someone says something. Sora's Gaming Corner says, I don't have enough channel points to do it officially, but I'm here to yell at you to drink water before I go back to my games.
Water. I got like a shot's worth of water.
No. I'm judging you. What's your game? What's your game of choice? I'm pulling up your Twitch stream. I've been pulling up your Twitch stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sora's, what's your game of choice? We'd all love to know.
Sorry, I'm gonna play Heyday while I'm doing D&D.
That's so real. I used to love Heyday. Alright, gamers.
Based off of Sora's... Is it fucking Kingdom Hearts? Are you a Kingdom Hearts gamer?
Hopefully good. Hopefully you're good at Kingdom Hearts. I know there's a lot of continuity to deal with. That's the real way you get good at video games. I mean, Liz is one of the best gamers I know, and her brain is full of knowledge. All right.
It's also full of bugs.
All right, folks. Any word on that sound check just yet? Are we okay? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good. I got a message from Draw Moon saying good in my DM, so I know everything's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Once again, folks, welcome back to Adventures in the Avaricious Archipelago. We're going to open this up with the pronoun go-around and then do a brief recap. First up, we've got Ben.
Hello, I'm Ben. I play CHEEG, NEO for both.
Very good. Then we have ALYCIA.
Hello, I'm ALYCIA. I play CYPHER. Use they, them pronouns, same as CYPHER.
Very good. Draw.
Hey yo, I'm Draw. I use Love It Any, and I play DELPHI, who uses Any.
Wonderful. Then we've got BENNI.
Hi, I'm Benny. I use they, it pronouns, and I play SIREN Twinshine, who uses any.
And who could forget Liz?
SQUO'MO. Gooman.
It's true. Hello, hello everyone. It's me, your favorite Jegg. Jegg Minecraft 23, they, she, and happy to be. Welcome back to our D&D campaign. To give a small recap, last time, the lot of you and our guest party member, Stealthleton, who is a skeleton, for those of you who aren't aware at home, a skeleton, funny little buddy, a rogue barbarian multi-class who's also a bone man. Anyway, all of you fought...
They call me the bone man.
I'm aware. You fought the huntress who revealed her name to be Sylvara after she had trapped you, giving you no choice but to go in for the fight. You managed to defend your party members, even when things were getting bad, and as she transformed into this horrible green dragon with a scorpion's tail, you knocked her down, and Stealthleton got the final blow. You all began to loot the pit, getting what items you could, and that is where we left things off before you, I imagine, we're going to head back. But I won't determine that for you. Stealthleton has just left. You've used the 4 healing potions that CYPHER made for you to get your bearings, and you've all collected about 3,000 gold pieces. As you find yourselves in the Huntress's pit, what would you like to do now? if it would help, I will say, Abraham, that copper automaton you all had, is not in great shape. Got tossed around a little bit, but is standing, huffing and puffing. Not worse than how you
I've
found him.
cast Lending on him a few times.
Absolutely. Eventually, he is standing tall once again. I'm okay. Is it dead?
Seems like it.
Good. Can I get a ride home after this?
You got gas money?
I am made of money. And we watch as Abraham is
It's
going to take off
not-
an arm and hand it to
It's
SQUO'MO.
not your ship. You don't get to ask that question.
Yes, of course. I was asking for you, of course. I was checking to make sure they
Do I
weren't
charge
scrap-
you gas money?
Can I pull out an electrum and sort of try to...
I don't want your cryptocurrency, gang.
Are you sure? It's worth
Certain.
money, technically. Same way your money's worth something, technically.
I think that's different.
We can deal with it later. I will pay you crypto soon. Do not fear.
Well then. And we watch as Abraham takes back the arm that he was going to give to SQUO'MO and hands it to CHEEG. Will that do?
I don't believe we need to take the gentleman's arm.
I don't need your arm, dog. You can just ride.
Okay. Thank you. And Abraham reattaches the arm.
You ride for free like us. Yes, it's fun.
Ryder is going to come up. If the huntress is dead, we should tell the people of the villages, right? They don't have to live in fear anymore.
Yeah, I know a girl who could spread a word real easy.
Sure, but they'd also figure it out on their own, would they? When they start to notice that wildlife is moving into the areas that once were occupied.
I am sure at one point there will be a new top dog who comes in and eats everyone properly like they did. Natural selection will come back. I am sure we can give it just time. They will figure themselves out fine.
I feel like it would be more beneficial to let them know so that they could, like,
We could sell the information.
make plans or, like...
Oh, fine. You can do your way. You can mention it, but it will be same outcome either way.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess if the people want to take over the jungle area and turn it into whatever that was at the dock. Shame about the displaced animals, though.
Sure they'll come back.
No offense, but we don't really like living with people. They're loud. They're messy. They're kind of rude.
With all due respect, no offense meant, and all curiosity, aren't you both?
No. I only woke up as people about a year ago.
I am people.
Oh.
And I'm desperately trying to go back to what I was.
Cypher's got a bit of a point.
There's a lot of people here who was born as both, So I don't know if their opinions would be the same.
I'm sure that people like people, but speaking from the other side of the fence, they don't like people. And it doesn't take much of a look around at the multiple different animal skins that you wear as trophies to understand why.
I mean, that is more we use every part of animal, but out of like respect. But I see how it seems that way. It does. It seems rough. As the best representation for all humans ever, I am here
I
and I
saw
will.
like 4 or 5 different fox scarves in the port alone, and I'm pretty sure that you can't eat us.
There's
You'd be surprised.
I know that there is a large population of animal folk on the island. I'm sure they also have
They
the
also
interest
hunt.
of animals in mind.
I mean, they'll just leave it.
Also, it's capitalism.
I honestly don't think it's our decision to not tell them. It is their island. I think they deserve to
Well,
know.
also, it is the animals' island. They were likely here first.
And if you tell the people, they'll expand. Once they expand, there's not really much stopping them. Unless you're fully expecting them to follow good faith,
I
which
mean,
they have proven to do so well in the past.
I
I
mean,
can't
if the
tell if the
complaint
sarcasm's
is
coming through
loud,
here.
rude, and messy, I will say, living in a port city, I can see where they're coming from.
I just don't feel like it's our decision to decide for the residents. I think
they will
Wouldn't
figure
tell
it out.
them be deciding for them anyway.
Well, no, that's informing. But I don't think telling is important because they will figure it out either way. They will learn
Exactly.
and they will do whatever. We just tell them, give them heads up, or at least give the people who should have heads up a heads up. The kinder ones. Is that not best case?
Eh,
Because you cannot control people from knowing. You already admitted this. Therefore, only
well,
best option is for us to tell people who are good, and they hopefully do not do. They do things well with it. I trust in
You
people.
are putting a
People
lot
are
of
good.
emphasis on hope that they do good.
I guess
Yes, that's
I'm
all we
just
have. Your
I guess
point?
my conflict is that I've been around here. I know the people are good. I know a lot of this
It's
community. It's
it's
kind
great
of
that they're good,
stings.
but are the animals not good as well? Do they not deserve to keep their home the way that it has been?
I don't think the people are going to drive the animals out. I think you have a pessimistic view of everyone, and it hurts to hear that about a community I have grown to love. A lot of the people care about the islands, and a lot of people stayed out of the area because, well, they heard
Out
the
of
rumors, but they
fear.
believed it to be folklore. It was far more an old wives' tale, and the keeping out had a lot more to do about respecting it. Whatever was in there, they respected it too much to bother.
And do you think that will remain once they are informed that the danger is no longer a problem?
it is also a port, so it's not just this community that you got to worry about.
Well, that is what I'm worried. I'm worried that people coming in on ships will wander in there and they'll be the ones to take over the ground floor without any protections of the already built community. The community here needs the animals, they need an
Like,
ecosystem.
I have an idea. your business has, I would say, probably like pretty solid sway in the politics of the area. Why not just have it set up as a conservatory?
I was going to tell Darla. That's what I meant as when I said I know a girl who's
No,
supposed
you
to
didn't
I
say
meant
that.
They did.
I'm sorry.
They,
You
I
really
have
didn't.
they said that
I've
at the
talked to
beginning.
one
I
person.
thought that was
You
what was
saw me
implied.
basically make out with her. What do you mean I didn't say that? I mentioned a girl. Sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry, were we supposed to think of one person? You know a lot of people.
You also
and
could have
also, I didn't
asked.
spend really any
Also-
time.
Annie,
I didn't see her, so. Well, saw her a couple times.
I am going to start going in that direction. And Abraham is going to point back and just start walking through the jungle toward the port. Bye. Okay, so you're telling Darla? Is that sounds
Sure. Sounds good.
all right. Does everybody head back?
I assume so.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, party. Eventually, you find yourselves back at the port with, that big ramp up to the southern village of Erdesia. Of course, your ships are still there. Um, Abraham, true to his word, is waiting patiently. And we see Heavy over there taking a good look at him. You already did so much mending, CHEEG, so she's just basically shining him up. Hey, you guys, you made it. That's good. Let's see. Find anything fun?
Sword.
Yeah, I got some cool stuff.
Okay, nice, nice. Swords are good. Let's see. Did anybody end up using the loot I gave you? Or, let's see. I mean, you've been using the bag. SQUO'MO. I don't see SQUO'MO. Oh, SQUO'MO, there you are. Did you end up using that little, fun little surprise I gave you?
Which surprise? What
Ah.
was this?
The little bag with the little box in it. Oh, you
No.
didn't?
Oh, the drugs. No, I have not touched those yet. I
Oh.
have not.
Well, they're
It's
not.
my personal forte. I might indulge later, I'm sure, maybe in safe place, but I did not want to do that in combat.
You know what?
Seems risky.
That is a really great point. All right. Well, whenever you guys are ready to shove off, let me know. I'll just be here getting ready. All right. Do you guys want to go as a group to the Rainforest Cafe, or is this where we split up and everyone does different stuff?
Siren's walking forward whether or not people are following.
Yeah.
SQUO'MO's gonna go swing by somewhere else for a bit, for a hot minute.
Absolutely.
I'll start making potions back up on the ship since our health potion supply is empty.
That is a great
And I want
idea.
to get started on my project as well.
For sure. All right, then. Delphi?
Stay on the ship, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Miss Delphi, would you like to help me make some health potions?
Sure. And why not?
Wonderful. I would love the extra hands.
All right, lovely. All right, so we will go through the list and we'll figure out what everybody's doing. Sirens, I imagine, is the biggest role play scene. And then some of these are basically checks. So do we want to do... We can get a few of these little project things out of the way, and then we can have Siren over at the cafe, since that's a big RP scene, or we can run it differently. Do you guys have a preference for which order we go in?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
No.
All right, absolutely. Let's open up with CHEEG. All right. Now, I know what you're working on, Ben. But before I have you roll this check with your Tinkerer's tools, do you want to describe which one you're doing?
I think after that last fight, the first thing is Cheek is going to start to disassemble the like almost just basically scrap the shield into basically melt the metal down. And then start to apply it to the arcane turret. Basically using a lot of it as like a catalyst that coincides with system that already provides the temporary health points.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, first things first, if this is successful, your turret, and we were specifically going with Protector, aka Mary Sue, right?
Yep.
Yes, will receive an AC buff. The cannons start with an AC of 18, but Mary Sue's will rise to 21. And that is, of course, in addition to the fun of getting the spell component of this into Mary's regular toolkit. Do me a favor and just make that check. So that's going to be with your Tinkerer's tools.
Sure.
Very good.
That is going to be an 18 plus 10.
Beautiful, 28. First of all, you're absolutely successful, and Mary Sue's AC is now 21, which is very nice. In addition to that, Mary Sue is now able to cast the spell Shield as a reaction on other party members. And with that being such an amazing roll, I'm going to say when someone takes damage within, or when someone is attacked within 30 feet, Mary Sue can cast it and they get a +5 to their AC for the next round. All right, nice.
Awesome.
All right. Next up, the potions. All right, CYPHER and DELPHI, you're working together. Now, we've established that potion making during the day is a little different than potion making at night. On a long rest, I just let you make 2 potions. You choose what they are, all that. We're going for health potions today, and with DELPHI being here, I'm going to give you the option. You can either make a roll for a greater health potion and take advantage, or both of you can attempt to make individual potions, kind of like you're teaching DELPHI how to potion craft.
If DELPHI wants to learn.
I'm fine with whatever. I think the better luck statistically would be ALYCIA takes advantage, because knowing the way I roll my physical dice.
Yes, you
Oh no.
you don't have CYPHER's +10 to alchemy either.
Yeah.
Hey, ref up here.
All right. Would you like to take the advantage on a greater health potion being crafted?
Sure. We'll do greater health potions for now, and then maybe later we'll try like easing DELPHI into it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, roll twice. You've got this.
All right. It's gonna be a 24.
Beautiful. You now have a potion of greater healing, meaning that someone can administer this to another creature within 5 feet, or throw it at a creature within 15 feet, multiplied by your strength score, and they'll regain 20 HP. Very well done.
Hey, oh, let's go.
Hey, yo, let's go. All right, that is one greater health potion. Pretty good. All right. As you are all crafting and fixing, Siren, you
Yeah.
make your way to the Rainforest Cafe. And Darla is there, keeping busy. She is up at the front, uh, writing up paperwork. At the moment, to all paychecks and the like. Well, who do you think it is? Hello, hello.
Hey, you got time to talk in the back office?
I do, I do.
And I
She's,
don't mean, you know.
yeah. She lets you take her to the back, but not like that. And as you wind up in the office, she closes the door for you. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was tense. Had some argument. It's whatever.
Okay. What's going on?
Um, you know, the ground floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we we cleared out the trouble.
Are you saying you,
There was a dragon lady. She's dead now.
I see.
Yeah. Other trouble though. There's at least 3 wild cats living in there, and they don't seem very trusting of strangers.
Right.
Yeah. But they're good. They're kind. They can
That's,
be talked down out of biting your head off, so.
yeah. Okay, no, I'll keep that in mind for sure. Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. I mean, that has the potential to change some things around here, you know.
Yeah. No one wants it going to passerbys. My friends are real worried about the animal. I trust you, and I trust everyone here. I just make sure you do good, right?
Of course I will. No, of course I will.
And I know that. I just it's worth mentioning.
Mhm. It'll be good. No, I'll figure it out. People know me.
Hmm.
People know you. Um, the question is,
Uh, mhm.
do you want me to let people know that you had a hand in this, or?
Hmm. I don't need fame.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Um, check Minecraft. What's an average, like, what's an average salary for someone working like Darla's kind of job
Yeah,
in this
absolutely.
economy?
So glad you asked, because I did math this out a little bit back, or specifically what is, a good salary, a livable wage, all that. And let me just get that going here. Okay. So around here, if we were talking yearly, that is. That's about 200 GP a year.
That's good numbers. I like those numbers. I'm assuming there's a table or something, some kind of desk in this back room we're in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set down 300 of my gold. Darla, hire someone to do half your job while you figure this out. You could probably keep them on after we make good money. Stop doing this alone.
Uh, you're too nice, you know that?
It's a business investment, not a gift, baby girl.
No.
Plus, this adventure seems to keep me a lot more busy than last ones, so
Yeah.
I won't be able to stop by so much.
What are you doing anyway? I mean, besides the whole, killing people thing.
I think I'm killing dragons.
Oh,
Pretty sure I'm killing dragons.
Huh. Okay. All right. I'll figure things out. And thank you for the investment, like you said. You take care of yourself. Oh, wait. I had something for you and your friends. I mean, I wasn't really sure if they were in the business or not, but I figured it might be nice. I wasn't sure how many had these either, but she is going to pull out a very nice mahogany box. She opens it up, and you see sitting inside are 5 sending stones. Good to be able to keep in contact with people.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. She'll pass the box over to you.
Alright, well, I think they're about to take off without me, so I'll see you around.
I'll see you around.
Love ya.
Love you too.
Scared you weren't gonna say it back for a second. I was gonna cry.
Don't do that.
My one that got away.
Oh.
Alright. I'll do a little salute as I'm walking out.
That makes her smile. All right. As you head out, SQUO'MO, what were you trying to get up to?
I want to go to the bank and try to exchange all of my gold for Electrum.
All right.
Now, so I'm gonna try to find the bank.
Absolutely. You find the bank. Sorry. Been ready for this for quite some time. You make your way to the bank, and you find... all right. I gotta come up with a fun little name. I've got the character, the name.
Borfsmith.
I meant for the bank. Borfsmith is a wonderful name, though, and I will now use it. All right. Yeah.
Banks don't have... I mean, it's just the bank here. It's not like it's... Oh, God. Are there, like... Is it like a privatized bank?
No.
You wouldn't know that, actually. It's not. Okay, so it's more like a credit union. Okay, in that case,
I was thinking, no, it is definitely a credit union.
All right, I support this then. I go in.
Hello, welcome. My name is Borfsmith. Hi, how can I help you?
Your name is Borf. Hello, Borf. My name is SQUO'MO Gumin. I am here to exchange currency. That
Oh,
is something you provide as a bank? No? That is...
yes, absolutely. Borsmith does look like Kermit the Frog, by the way.
Great. SQUO'MO is not phased in the slightest by it. I love your attire. I like the little ascot kind of thing going on. It's very cute. Anyway, so I was wondering if you converted into Electrum currency. You know Electrum? Of course you do. You're a banker.
Well, yes. Let me take a look. Oh. Hey, do me a favor. Roll persuasion with advantage because this is a frog.
Of course, this is my friend. I knew. I know many frogs. I'm sure. I've actually spoken to many frogs. All of them are very kind, and this one is kindest.
Yeah, I got a lot of black friends.
I know all the frogs. Every frog. I really hope I failed now. That'd be very funny. Said performance or persuasion? It's the same, actually.
Persuasion.
It's the same.
Yeah, sure. Persuasion, yeah. Oh my gosh.
23. I just you know.
Absolutely. And you want this converted into Electrum?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be right back. And
Okay. Thank you. Have fun. I will be here.
Smith walks into the back. You hear?
Goom will start like fiddling with her thumbs a little bit, like sitting there. Just do they have a pen that's like chained down?
You can see they do have a pen that is chained down, but on the other side of the desk, there are pens that belong to Smith personally. They're very colorful.
I'm not gonna take a Borfsmith pen. I am gonna while they're gone, I'm gonna attempt to strength check, rip it out of the thing, and then illusion it so it looks like it's still there. So I'm gonna try to athletics it and try to pull it off.
Okay, this is really funny, and I want to remind you that you already have inspiration on my end, but I'm giving you inspiration anyway. So,
No, I'm not using it. I'm not wasting it on this.
oh my god, okay. Let's go.
I will pull and pull and and then can I try to act nonchalant when they come back in, like I was not trying to take the pen?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I will deceive. I will deception. I am fine. I am SQUO'MO Gumin. I am friend. I am friend. I am lover.
Hello, SQUO'MO Gumin! I have converted all of your gold into Electrum.
Thank you. That is very kind. I didn't give you any money yet. Is it? Can I just check my like hat of money?
Yes, yes. No, of course.
Is it converted?
Uh, you look inside your hat. It is.
Yo,
Oh, don't worry. Oh, by the way, Gibby, you're looking good.
yes. Are you Canadian? Is that sorry? Is that rude to ask if you are a Canadian frog? Because you sound Canadian.
Oh, don't worry. I don't know what that is, but
Good, good. Can I put a hand on his shoulder and squeeze a bit tightly? But for me, it's not very tight. It's just like, do not go there. I have seen things.
oh no.
I,
Okay.
I will ruffle his hair and give him a little kiss on the forehead and then leave.
Goodbye.
I love you. Good to meet you, Borf.
I love you. And you leave.
I see why Siren does that. That is fun.
Aw.
I leave with my now 10,000 Electrum gold or Electrum pieces.
Very good.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
All
it.
right.
That's all I cared about. I'll go back to the ship.
That's very good, everyone. All right. So, folks, you do have some options before you go. If you want to check out any shops to buy any gear before you leave, you totally can. If you want to head back to from Verdasia to Lagoonia first to drop off Abraham before continuing your adventure, you can do that too. I'm just gonna assume that you guys are all together. We can discuss this in character or above, but like, yeah, I guess I'm wondering above board. Do you guys want to buy any magic items before you go?
Feel pretty good.
I'm good.
No,
I'm
really?
good for now.
Nice.
I'm good.
If there's something,
I don't
and
really
then
need anything right
if
now.
we'll window shop in the next town.
Yeah, absolutely,
I am dropping off everyone's sending stone when I get back to dock.
absolutely. So if you don't already have a sending stone, guys, feel free to choose a gem, and it will look like the gem of your choice, because that's free flavor.
Rock.
Oh, thank you
Uh-huh.
for the kind rock. I will put it.
Salt rock.
Is it a salt rock? Can I lick it?
You can. You tell me though, as you lick it, is it a salt rock?
Big CYPHER's is.
Absolutely.
I think Siren's is selenite, which dissolves in water and is toxic. So when they see people licking theirs, they're gonna make sure theirs is tucked away and out of sight.
Mm-hmm.
That's so
Mine look like
real.
a pearl.
Yeah, you can have a pearl.
I'll hand the one for me back because I already have.
Can we give CHEEG's sending stone to Sabrina
Yeah.
if nobody's taken it?
It is good idea.
Now you
can
guys
I,
Did
next.
Sabrina not already have one?
hey, question. Can I make mine look like a
Man.
ring
Does
pop?
Sabrina?
Like a candy rock? I want it to be a candy rock. Is
Yes.
that possible?
Yes, it's
Cool.
possible.
Nice. I want a ring pop. My magic sending ring pop.
Let's see. I'm gonna say for the cuteness, and also because, yeah, no, I haven't had a reason to say that Sabrina has canonically. You can absolutely give your girlfriend one. Can I say that Sabrina's is lapis lazuli? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe kiss me through the phone.
All right, nice. Cypher. Oh, also just CHEEG for flavor. What is your sending stone?
A rock.
It's just a rock.
Yep.
Nice. I love those things. All right. All right, folks. You manage to get on the boat, and you're getting ready to leave. The two boats, of course. We don't have to specify who's on what ship right now if we don't want to. You guys have ways of passing between the two. As long as CHEEG's on one and Sabrina's on the other, we're fine. As you're getting ready to go, though, hey, Liz, didn't you put all of the jungle cats in your hat?
Yes.
Lovely. Do me a favor, make a perception check.
They're dead now. Sorry, that's mean.
My hat has
But
optimal airflow. It's an always open bag, and it's
Helen
actually,
Barlow was
that
on
is
it.
not
One of us
true.
put into SQUO'MO's bag had some hat. Like, wasn't I? No, I
Yeah,
was.
for a couple
I got
turns.
carried.
It has been multiple hours of no oxygen.
they can stick little cat head out. They are conscious and willing being, and they know where exit is. It is clear and optimal to exit. And you said a perception check?
Yes, please.
That's a 17.
Beautiful. With a 17, you hear the sounds of the cats. They're not upset, they're not in pain, but you hear them as they're sort of purring back and forth. And it gets quieter and quieter. If you look inside the hat,
Are you hungry in there? Do you need food?
if you look,
I will
yeah,
get you chicken scraps. Ooh. I know how to speak to cat, trust me.
We have actual meal.
Well, no, because yeah, but it's good. It's better for them to eat like actual, just like raw chicken. Like we just get them fresh chicken they can have. That is pretty good for them.
I thought we were feeding them raw fish. I think we could probably get them raw fish faster.
We can. That is true. You do have fishing potential. I apologize for forgetting your qualifications.
Just saying, instead of hunting down the chicken, especially for
Many blessings.
There are plenty of chickens here on the wide open sea. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean,
But for now,
what
fishing.
do some of you humans call tuna? Like chicken of the sea? I mean, if that's what you mean.
All that's don't worry about it too much.
Okay.
If need be, we have chicken wing somewhere else on ship. Do not fear.
Why is tuna being compared to chicken?
I do not.
I don't know. I just know it's. I don't know. I'm not the one who came up with that. I've heard it. I'm not the one who came up with it.
Anyway, I will. Can I?
I've never heard such a
Yeah.
thing.
Does anyone have any fish? I would like to put fish in bag.
I can grab you one.
I'll go ahead. Can I take my hat off and like sort of hold it the open side up? Throw like a couple fish in there, please. Because I forget, did I get all 3 cats or only the 2?
I allowed you to get all 3 by the end.
Okay, good. Because the other one was not fully unconscious, that we had to heal up a little bit. Yeah.
Yes. You did great. All right.
Lioness, panther, and tiger. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
Do you folks manage to throw the fish into the hat? Who's throwing the fish in?
I'd hope so.
No. I just mean like, sorry, SQUO'MO's asking, but you guys, I need someone to say I throw the fish in. You know what I mean?
I mean, I offered to go catch one.
All right, make that check then. Survival check or nature
Catch
check.
fish, please, pretty please, for my 3 little tiny cats that
All
I could bring out of hat, but I do not think ship could handle weight.
Yeah, I don't think
I think they would be
anybody's.
happier in the hat.
I don't think anybody would be very happy with the cats running around.
I would be happy with cats running around.
Like,
Sorry,
would
you
this
said
come
nature
in the hat,
or
though?
or survival.
okay. We're gonna get a
Survival is
survival check.
yeah, would probably be better for you.
Fuck me and my clear dice. Man, that's a 5.
Do we gotta get you new dice, dude?
Remember how I said we're not gonna have DELPHI roll to make a health potion?
So anyway, hun, you rolled a 5.
This is why.
I just want to remind you, you're about to take a long rest, and you forgot this last time, but you did take the lucky feat, and you didn't use it all combat.
And we're about to take a long rest. We'll try again. I found another dice. Oh, how about a 12?
The 12 is good. You managed to get some tuna, but they're tiny, but you do manage to get like 6 of them, so that's like 2 each.
Slay.
Mm-hmm.
I throw the tuna into the hat.
All right. You throw the tuna.
Or what
Yeah.
realistically probably happens is I pass somebody the tuna from the water and go, just hand it over. Just tell me what happened.
Kobe.
Alright, toss some salmon into the hat in 3, 2, 1.
Lovely.
Cosby.
I don't think you should be manifesting that energy. I don't. You do this, and as you say, Cosby.
Like Bill?
Yeah, I think so.
I know my sport.
Hey, the 6 tuna go.
Benny just
Not sports. That's just not sports.
It's something else.
This is delightful. Thank you so much, Alicia.
It's amazing. You yell Cosby, and the tuna fly in. It's miraculous. It's something else. Turns
Sorry,
out
did
that
you shouted Cosby?
Alicia, do you know who Bill Cosby is?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
meant to say another. I meant to say something else, but my brain put
Okay.
Cosby, and it's
No.
totally take it back.
Yes, knock them
I
fish
was-
out real good for me. Thank you.
I was worried that
No!
you had like you just had the
No.
people mixed up. But no, okay. Delightful.
That's beautiful, guys. All right. The tuna fly in.
Did you mean Kobe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who I meant to say,
Let's see.
but brain inputted different.
Um,
Gotta love ADHD. It's too late to take it back.
a moment.
Besides, I don't think Cypher knows who those people are anyway.
Absolutely. After a little bit
Cypher
of time,
Cypher knows who Bill Cosby is, though. But
Yeah.
you've heard of Bill Cosby, though. That means Bill Cosby's real in
It
this
is.
world. That's what you've done.
Maybe,
guys,
who,
It also implies it soft canonizes Kobe Bryant as well,
Yeah.
because that's what you meant.
So
guys, I think we should make the motion to canonize Pittsburgh Penguins player Sidney Crosby and say it was a mispronunciation.
No one knows who that is, but thank you. Who is that?
It's a hockey player. I don't know.
Hockey.
What I
That's
imagine
like
going on here
Penguin.
is that Cypher has heard people say things like this before they toss things in, and they
He's
just
like,
said the
Nope.
first name that came to mind.
See, the easier thing would have been to say yeet or some shit. Like what we all truly grew up on when we were younger, and like the
That would've
younger
been-
half of the
That would have
We
been better.
all grew up
Did
on
you
it.
not-
I grew up
Did
on
you not
Kobe.
have Kobe?
I feel like Kobe was definitely like an old, like from like I
For,
don't
like,
know.
A year Yeet was there, and then tragedy struck.
We
Kobe
never
was
said that
sad.
over Kobe.
I've said yeet more than I've said Kobe.
Kobe was always present. Yeet was
Mhm.
there for a moment, but then especially after tragedy,
because Yeet was
there
strength,
was
Kobe was
no-
accuracy, but
that's
then
true.
and then
that's
if you
true.
said Kobe, you had to land it, and if you didn't, then you fucked up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you just had to make sure you landed it.
That rule actually did not come into effect until after he died.
I mean, obviously.
Well,
But yeah, no. I just
Yeah.
imagine that Cypher has heard people call out names but when they toss things in, and yeah,
Yeah.
that's just the first name that came to mind. They thought it sounded similar.
No, I get you. I get you.
They were
I love it.
100% sure that it was the right name. It was
I'll
not.
take. Yeah, it's so real. Are we ready to continue to see what happens after the tuna flies in?
sure.
As the Tunosaurus, because you said Cosby and not Kobe, but they still land. If they end up in the hat, a moment passes. You hear 3 little burps, and then spitting out of the hat, there's going to be 5 gold pieces and a little piece of paper. Thank you.
What does the paper say?
It written on it. We see. Thank you. That was wonderful.
You are welcome. This is the basic care of an owner. I am concerned you think you have to pay me for this, so I'm going to drop 10 electrum down, which is equivalent.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And I will say, written on the back of the note are the names Rhea, Nyx, and Seraphina. And that's the tiger, the panther, and the lioness.
Is SQUO'MO
Like-
talking to the cats?
I assume so. Is it surprising that they are having a conversation?
Can you not read this?
Are
Is this not?
Cats.
Can you
Sorry.
read this and
Did
look
I
over the
not?
note?
Hold on. Was Delphi handing off the salmon not establishing that she is not on eye to eye level with y'all? Baby girl's still in the water. She's not trying off right now.
That's real.
Ah, that's fair.
Yeah, having a conversation with the lioness, the panther, and the tiger.
Did they respond?
Yes, they are very kind. They paid us money for it, but I don't think we need it. So I paid them back for it. I have 5 gold now.
Is
I
that
don't-
like a Verdasia thing?
Here is your 5 gold. Can I throw it into the water like I'm throwing fish, like bird feed at like little ducks in the water?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
just like,
I'm not sure. I don't know many animals that have the knowledge of using human currency. I only figured it out maybe 6 months into being.
I'm not confused about the currency.
are you gonna catch any of it, by the way? Because otherwise that 5 gold is just gone.
Yeah, you gonna catch it, Draw?
Yeah.
Cool, you grab it. It's good. Not gonna make you roll a check. It's just. Yeah.
Sorry. I'm the only one confused about the cats speaking
Nope.
in full
Well,
human
did you
language?
not spoken to their like frogs? That they
Why
just speak
why
and
would
not
they
only
not
using-
know the language? I mean, the common language was kind of forced down everybody's throats. Most animals know it. They just don't have the vocal cords to speak it.
I mean, my love, it looks like they wrote a note.
Would you like to read the note? Can I mage hand
No,
it
I'm
over to the
good.
water?
I think
I'll mage hand it over in front of your face, so then you have to read it.
Yeah.
But above, so it's not touching the water.
It's in common. They wrote their names.
yeah. Right.
You
Okay.
know other animals that speak common, you know.
I don't know. I guess I've underestimated what cats can do.
Well, why would cats be any different from foxes?
I mean, like, if a fish handed me a note it had written, I think I'd be a little freaked out. Like,
Well, it wouldn't be able to write it itself unless it knew some sort of telekinetic magic. But I'm pretty certain it knows some form of common. It just doesn't have the forms to speak it.
okay, I
Ooh,
see where the
wait,
confusion comes
wait.
from. Where did the paper come from? Where did the ink come from? And where did the cat's ability to write come from? I'm pretty sure.
2 out of 3 come from Het. 2 out of 3 have just come from my head. There's just kind of stuff in there. It's
Well,
just
Also,
you
they
know,
were
you
the
kind of
familiars of a
learn to
dragon who
read
had
and
been
write
alive for
common.
thousands of
It's kind of
years.
around. Like I said, humans are very messy. They leave their stuff around. You pick things up after a while.
Does this stuff include opposable thumbs?
You don't need
know what?
opposable thumbs. It's perfectly easy enough to just put the pen in your mouth and write that way. Very simple, actually.
Okay,
It took me a very long time to stop doing that.
It's actually easier.
Okay. I think I'm starting to I'm getting over the shock of finding of putting fish into a hat and getting a note back from 3 cats. Okay. It's starting to fall into place.
Cypher, I understand now what you are like. You are like my favorite superhero dog with blog. I loved it. Oh, it is so great
What
to
is
meet
dog
you.
with blog?
Stan from Dog with a Blog.
Can I start shaking Seraph?
Seraph.
No.
Fucking shut up. All right, sorry, Cypher. So that's worse for me. You know that, right? Cypher. Yes, come here, Cypher. I have gift. You are so
Yeah.
kind.
They kind of like cock their head at you.
Yes, I have perfect gift. Would you care for my cloak of protection? We cannot have dog with blog get hurt.
Oh, I don't think that, Miss SQUO'MO. I don't usually get very close and personal in fights. But you seem to, since you're so strong and all.
SQUO'MO's wearing a cloak of greater protection while holding a cloak of protection out to you.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. If that's the case. Oh, right. Thank you very much for this most generous gift.
Dog with blog, please live. Oh, I cannot believe it. Can you sign can you sign a card, please, for me? And I'm gonna pull out my deck of cards and hand over.
You have to see that Cypher is physically trying not to take the pen with their mouth. They have to, like, they go for it for a second, realize what they're doing, and then consciously make the decision to use their hand.
I'll hand you the Jack of Clubs. Could you
I'm
sign
not
this,
sure
please?
why.
Because you are famous dog with blog. It makes so much sense now. Please
Oh,
sign.
okay then.
Sign right there? Yes? Okay. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Right on back of guard. Someone will take it and add it back to the deck.
SQUO'MO's gonna have the craziest Balatro build.
Oh, you do not understand. I'm going to make each of you sign a card in the deck, and then that card has magical attachment to you, and then you are stuck with me. I did not
I
say
do
this
not
out
mind
loud.
being with SQUO'MO. SQUO'MO is lovely and strong.
Yes, strong.
Strength
could
comes in many forms.
I am so
I do not
strong.
understand. SQUO'MO has proven their strength on multiple occasions.
Of course, I am big, buff, strong. I have big arm that hurt. Can I pick up a coin? I'm gonna try to throw something as hard as I physically can.
You can, absolutely.
I'm gonna do a copper.
All right.
Mm,
You actually don't have any copper.
wrong. They only converted my gold.
It's true. She had
Everything else is-
34.
Everything else was an uneven conversion.
Yes.
Well, actually, I should have been able to get one extra electrum from my 5 silver.
Mhm.
Anyway, would that be what can I check?
So this is going to
Strength?
be a strength check, just straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm still gonna try to insulate.
That's
I
a
have
5.
horribly failed every single
Okay.
one of these insight checks.
Alicia, you can't fail this one. It's a 5. If you fail this,
So that's not one.
no, it's the only way you could have failed. Hey, listen. She throws it, and there is miraculously, like, in the water, in the ocean, a blip, 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 like someone throwing a stone, and it just is going off toward the horizon. SQUO'MO, it's not your copper piece. This is just a thing that's happening. Yours fell behind you.
Mm-hmm. It slipped between my
Cypher
fingers.
will
And
clap like something amazing just happened.
SQUO'MO, who is currently trying to reach for her copper piece, which fell and is almost slipping through the slats of the wood
Yeah.
of the deck, is now going to play it off as a bow and will go, of course, I am Master Magician. I do magic trick.
Oh, bravo, bravo!
We can leave. I am done. I'm going to go nap upstairs. I have. I am very big and strong, and that is why I nap. And SQUO'MO will start climbing up the ladder to the crow's nest to take a nap up there.
Beautiful.
Ah, rest well, Miss SQUO'MO.
I shall.
Very nice. All right, gang. So, before you guys, head off, anchors ahoy, are you guys going back to Lagoonia to drop off Abraham?
Yeah,
I'm
that's where
assuming
I'm
so.
going.
We don't really know where we're going next.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys haven't used the tracker yet and all that. Okay, cool. So if you guys are backtracking toward Lagoonia, before we do the break, because we have a little bit more time, I think it would be good to have someone here do the survival check. And you guys know the rules. Basically, one person gets to make it, and then after this, if there are more days, like if you guys run into a problem, then I'll do a random encounter, and someone else will make the next survival check.
I have a +5 to survival.
I have
I've only got a
+0.
+3, so.
Yeah, I've only got a +2.
Okay.
Is this one of the things where is it just my modifier? Sorry, you probably just said that.
No, absolutely.
Just
So it'll
one-
be just you. It's a
Yeah.
little different from the things where you guys add to for everyone that doesn't roll.
Yeah, that's a 21.
A 21 is beautiful. All right. With a survival check of 21, there will not be weather complications. So you guys will have a long rest, and then you'll make it to Lagoonia tomorrow. Very good. Yay!
Yeah.
All right
Mhm.
then. We can go take our break real quick if we want to, and then come back when you guys make it to Lagoonia, unless we want to do any role play for the next 22 minutes.
I have a thing I could do.
Okay, cool. What would you like?
It's getting to evening time, I'm assuming.
Correct.
While the sun is going down, and I've got some energy to spare, I would like to cast Find Steed. Jegg, do you remember what we had discussed my steed being?
My friend, I have longed for this day for many a month.
Would you like to open up the scene?
Everyone, the sun is glistening on the water. It's a beautiful day. Your two ships sail side by side. There's a splash as we see a third vessel, the most marvelous of the bunch. What do they see, Siren? Siren, what do they see
Yo.
pulling ahead of the two ships?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that was a question.
It's all good.
You see a gorgeous, detailed surfboard. There's like a light blue on the top, and then under it there's the same light blue with hibiscus flowers in like a darker green and pink outline. Siren's catching a fucking wave.
You're in the middle
Getting
of...
fucking tubular.
It's totally tubular. You guys are in the middle of the ocean. It's like a calm evening. And yet somehow, as Siren is going, Siren is in fact spontaneously catching a wave. And honestly, it's otherworldly.
Mm.
Are-
You go, bitch! Can I scream that from the crow's nest as they surf?
Yes.
Please stay 10 feet away from me at any given moment.
Do you have
While
a fear
on that
of
thing.
surfers? Is that a fear for you?
I've had some close encounters.
Have you had to look up and see a seal and then you get hungry and you try to bite one like a shark and then you get in trouble with the law?
No. That's oddly specific.
You do not know my past. I have never touched the ocean. You cannot make me.
Miss SQUO'MO, have you accidentally tried to consume a surfer, thinking they were a seal?
I'm not even sure it'd be accidental.
No. That is not how I work. I would not do that. That is very unlike me.
Does
Hey,
FOMO
Oh,
have
very
a...
well, I believe you.
Wait,
Oh.
actually, I ritual casting can cast and make myself a surfboard, actually.
But I thought you never touched the ocean and we weren't gonna make you.
I'm not touching the ocean. Only my 10 toesies are touching ocean when I hang 10. Clearly, you have never ridden wave before. You should.
Not on a surfboard.
Miss Sylvie has ridden waves, just not on those things.
Yes. Give me exactly 11 minutes, and SQUO'MO will immediately turn around and start magicking and basically pulling out of her sleeves for 11 minutes an entire surfboard Because I'm casting Phantom Steed as a ritual cast.
Yeah.
I would like to surf wave with you. Is that okay?
Sure.
Can I attempt to surf the waves?
Yes.
Attempt is keyword. I've never done this before.
I'm going to let you make this as, and this is totally up to you. We can do an athletics check, or we can make it a performance check.
At 4th level, I can make the shit fly.
Flying silver surfer. I'm gonna do performance for no particular reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just because.
Yeah.
I feel like my toes are strong enough to grip onto the board with enough strength to athletically keep me down.
Please don't
True.
put that image in my mind.
Honestly, I didn't even know SQUO'MO had toes. She's always wearing those boots.
I'm imagining them now, unfortunately, because I can't not imagine what I'm told. I'm like
They're
Ella
all
Enchanted, but in my
gone.
mind.
They're all
Squirrel
gone
Lumen.
from gangrene,
I also
from
only rolled.
trench foot.
I did not
You're
roll very high.
What did you roll?
15.
15's
plus
not
that. Well, that's 15 already plus the dead.
okay. Hey, not bad though.
Mm.
With the 15, we watch as SQUO'MO catches a wave, and suddenly, Siren, you see another vessel beside you.
Good evening.
This is much. This is. Do not laugh at me. I am.
I'm not laughing at you. I am enjoying your company.
Do you know how to breathe underwater?
No.
Would you like to learn?
Is that a threat?
Can I try to push?
You can. You can. I would like you to... Yeah.
PM, hold on. Let me pull this back up.
Yeah.
My surfboard does combat.
It does do combat. And here's the thing. It absolutely does. This would be an opposing athletics acrobatics check. But she's probably going to fail if you want to attack after.
I was gonna say, can I give Siren like inspiration or advantage or something? Because Delphi is absolutely laughing at SQUO'MO almost falling off.
If you want to jump in, that's one thing. But if you want to cheer or something, or you just mean with
You
your
said-
left?
I never left the water. Check Minecraft.
Hey, baby girl, you can absolutely head up there. You see that Siren is about to be pushed off by SQUO'MO.
You said it was a what opposing check?
So SQUO'MO has to make it. That is, and I'm so sorry, SQUO'MO. You have to make an athletics check, and Siren can do athletics or acrobatics.
Gotcha. Cool. Nice. All right.
I love to hear that.
Uh-huh.
This is the fight of the century.
I realized this entire bit revolved around having a spell prepared that I realized I don't have prepared, so I could only cast it as a ritual spell.
Oh no.
Just
You
stay
give me a
underwater.
threat, and then you stare at me 10 minutes.
Yeah, I watched you drown for 10 minutes before I cast water breathing on you. Anyway, I'll do my. So it's an 8 athletics.
It's awesome. I already rolled it. It's 16 before my modifier.
Fuck.
So
How
hey,
could I have lost this? This is
is that
Oh,
with the
no.
advantage from Delphi helping you?
Oh shit, I forgot I had advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's still 16, making it a dirty 20.
Hey, I just want to picture this. I want you to picture this. SQUO'MO, in this moment, you were about to push Siren off. First of all, Siren, you're very strong. This wouldn't have been an issue. But we see coming up from inside the wave and suddenly hopping on the surfboard beside Siren, Delphi and Siren together shove SQUO'MO back. SQUO'MO, I don't think they were trying to push you into the water unless you guys were.
No.
I was
Delphi knows she's
imagining
gonna have to be the one to deal with that.
I was imagining just the surfboard swerves out of the way of Siren or of SQUO'MO jumping at us, and
Oh.
then a little tilt of the back to splash water at SQUO'MO.
Okay. SQUO'MO, you get some water in your face. Do you want to make a deck save, or do you want to be chill?
Make a deck save. Sure, I'll
Listen-
make a deck save. I don't know what the context is here, actually.
Yeah,
I can't tell.
absolutely, absolutely.
I think it's whether or not you get
Seven.
flung into the ocean.
Yeah. Did you say 7? No.
Yeah.
What do we think? What do we think, Liz?
So-
Wait, are you within 10 feet of Siren?
You are.
Am I
Yes.
an enemy now?
You can. No.
Yeah,
you
are
can
you
count
an
it.
enemy in
This
this
is friendly.
podcast?
This is friendly. You can get the +5.
Thank you. Okay, cool. That's a 12.
Hey, with the 12, you were just barely about to be shoved off over the side. And I'm gonna. Do we want to flavor it that as SQUO'MO was about to fall, Siren catches her?
I will. What I'll do is I'll have the surfboard. Like I imagine, SQUO'MO does no longer gets control of her surfboard, so I'm gonna have mine swerve around to kind of slow down and guide the surfboard to make it more stable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using a pit maneuver to stop your surfboard from getting funky.
I don't think
It
that's how
might-
pit maneuver works.
I
Pit
said the
maneuver's fine.
phrase without knowing fully what it
Mm-hmm.
means.
Ben
Isn't-
explained what a
wouldn't
pit
it flip
maneuver
the
was
fucking
to us
car?
the other day.
It
Yeah.
did not work as I anticipated it working. I had spell to cast to make you breathe underwater. That was the joke. That was actually. Do I have spell? And SQUO'MO, like now, like basically laying on the surfboard, like laying face down on it to make sure that she doesn't fall off. Will pull out her spell book and start flipping through the pages to look through the spells she has active today. No, actually, I could ritual cast that. It's pretty good. Lasts 24 whole hours. Me and up to 10 willing creatures can breathe underwater.
Ooh, sometime we should go diving.
Yes, that is what I am saying. Ugh, salt water feel weird on my skin. Ugh. I am going to. Ew. And SQUO'MO will start paddling over using both her hands and mage hands to sort of propel herself back to the boat and get back on.
That's beautiful, and it's successful.
SQUO'MO will dry off and despawn her surfboard.
Beautiful. The surfboard despawns everyone. So, standing on the surfboard, Siren, DELPHI, do you guys keep surfing together, or DELPHI, you gonna get out of Dodge?
He jumps off.
I'm surfing. I'm having a good old time.
Nice.
Having a good time. Having a good time.
Hey, so here's the thing. I just said it was sunset, but technically, if we're looking at the map, the sun sets in the west. Is that correct, or the east? I just don't know.
I mean,
The
It sets in the
sun
west.
sets in the west.
Thank you, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm learning. Guys, this is my first
I
time
was
being
just gonna
alive
let you
before.
figure it out.
Oh, guys.
If
I
it makes
got
you
it
feel
right
better,
the
it's
first
also-
time, and then there's just silence.
If it makes you feel better, it's also our first time being alive.
Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
I'm mean with my first time being alive.
Yeah.
I used my first time to be mean.
Yeah, you become a kinder soul next time. That's how it works.
No, I
what?
think if I do good being mean, I get meaner.
You know, just for that, I'm going to show everyone your...
that's how you know Benny's a lesbian.
Yeah. Guys, I think that's
Can't wait to get
homophobic.
reincarnated as a bitchy cat.
Nice.
It's not homophobic if I'm also somewhat of a mean lesbian. I'm definitely a lesbian. The somewhat part is to me being mean.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, here's the photo I keep on my desk side of Benny falling to their death, just to remind me. One day,
Just to
Benny.
make you feel better.
Is that's the Minecraft picture?
I love that photo so much.
Yeah, it's going up on the art wall. I ran out of sticky. I also have Sylvara up there now, which I don't know if I showed everyone, but she's got a card just like Crimson does. And our next boss is going to have one, and so on. And hey, maybe one day, if people like AAA enough, you guys...
We'll have merch.
Yeah, we'll have merch. I've thought about it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Wild Magic Surge, hydrate Siren into the water. So is that a Wild Magic Surge for Siren to roll?
I mean, whoever sent it probably meant it that way, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course. All right. Yeah, we have a few more minutes until 10.
So I'm gonna take a photo of what I just rolled, and I'm gonna let you figure out what it means.
So
Terrifying statement, by the way.
Yeah.
So how was it? How was the roll?
That's 100.
You got 100?
That's what I thought it might be.
You got a 100.
I sent it in talkies, not talking place, my bad.
No, that's okay. That's
Let's
okay.
start with talk. It's okay.
Okay. Now here's the thing. Because of the fact that the end game for this campaign is you roll... Well, you don't roll, sorry. You guys are getting the wish spell. That's the whole point. This is not like in Caleb's game where you roll 100 and you get to cast wish. It's a different thing. And I'm still worried about that. So I'm just
Terrifying.
I'm just going to say this right here and right now. Do you want to do this now or when we come back?
When we come back.
Okay, cool. Hey, everybody at home. We just got our first 100 on the Wild Magic Surge of the campaign, 9 sessions in. We're going to take a quick little break, and we'll be back in, 15 minutes, guys? 10:10 EST? That work?
We can certainly aim for 10:10 EST.
Thanks, baby.
Fingers crossed.
All right, see you guys at 11.
See you guys at 11. See you soon,
Bye.
guys. Bye. Hello, everyone. It's me, your favorite Jegg. If you're seeing this, that means our intermission has begun. Feel free to go get some snacks or water, use the restroom, whatever you've got to do. Thank you so much for watching our show today. We look forward to sharing the second half of it with you. In the meantime, I'll be showing off some fan art of the characters, and maybe a few clips from my friends. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you soon. Hi. Why is everyone on the roof today?
But what if it was him?
It can't be.
Boss! Boss! Oh, no, you'll do it. You do it. Yeah, I'm doing it. You take the fucking fight!
The coffee. It's like a poltergeist or something. Why am I solid snake?
I'm bringing out the magic gun, Apollo. Its power is it sends you to hell.
Do-si-do-do-do. Huh. Why, hello there. My name is Arthur Morgan. You may know me from hit video game Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I'm not much of a gamer, but
You got tuberculosis.
I do know a thing or two about being good to people when I can be. Recording me, no witnesses! So today, I'm here to give you a few Twitch tips to help you support your streamer. Let's get started. Actively participate in chat. Yeah, you see that little thing where people are talking? Where hopefully people are talking? Well, if they're not, you're gonna be people. And if they are, go join the people. You know, it makes the streamers feel nice, shows them that someone's there, and by commenting, you're telling Twitch, hey, I like this funny little creature. Subscribing to the channel. Now, it's alright if you can't subscribe. Financial support is just one of many ways to support your streamer. But if you have Amazon Prime, you get a complimentary Twitch subscription every month. So, if you want to use that, that'd be pretty nice. Or if you're just willing to pay the, what is it, $6 a month? You can watch the streams with no ads. That's right. and also, help keep the streamer afloat. Please, sharing the streamer's content on social media. That's right, hey, you could make a clip of the stream, see a little funny bit, or you can go to their TikTok or their Instagram, put it on your story. All that's pretty good. Whatever you're doing, just give positive feedback, whether that's on your socials or in the comments or in the chat. It's just be rooting, be tooting, by God, be shooting. But most importantly, be kind. I think that's pretty much what I had. Thank you.
Why, hello there. My name's Arthur Morgan. And when I'm not Red Deading my Redemption 2, I love to watch Dungeons & Dragons live streams. The most recent one I've been particularly enjoying is On the Road. And when I'm not on the road myself, I love to tune in every Friday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please come check it out. I guarantee that you will have one red dead hell of a time. Goodbye.
Hi, Ari, this is Jegg. We're gonna take you out of the booth.
Alright.
You may
Everyone, we're back. We didn't die. We made it. We made it. We made it.
Jegg might be about to kill us though, so.
Because what's the 100, Jegg?
You said make sure I have a D12 around.
Yes. So
It's
first
time
of all,
for the reveal.
Hates us, is what Jegg.
I don't hate anyone.
A
Not
good
even-
D10, change your alignment.
All right. It's late. It's very late. And you are all in your quarters for the evening. Siren, how do you sleep? What is your situation like, whether on CHEEG ship or on Sabrina's? What's your setup?
I have a pajama set and a hammock, and they match. Not the pajamas to each other. The pajamas do match to each other, but the pajamas also match the hammock.
That's nice.
And I have a little stuffed bear. No, I have to make it unique. I can't just make it a bear because I love bears. It's a little stuffed Siberian tiger.
You have your little stuffed tiger. You have your hammock pajamas. It's cozy.
My ham jams.
And as you dream that night, you dream of days long gone. Your first days, your earliest days, sailing through the archipelago. You don't get to focus on that very long, unfortunately. Before you can even manifest a familiar face, something seems to rouse you from your slumber in the middle of the night. As your foot feels asleep and you sort of roll over, trying to adjust, fix your circulation. But still, it feels clammy. And as you look down, you see a clawed, draconic hand squeezing around your ankle so hard as to cut off circulation. And that is when you are pulled off of the hammock and into the darkness. You fall and fall and fall, and there is nothing but void around you as your wings attempt to grasp the breeze to pull you out of this. There's no such gust. There is no wind. And while you glide, you are still falling. And that's when you hear a voice. The woman's voice. After all of this time, you Celestials still love to meddle. 2 down. Tell me, does that make you feel strong? Do you feel brave? Do you feel righteous? Siren. What do you say?
Who are you?
I am the Avaricious Archipelago. I am every island, and I am the ocean that you sail over. I am all around you. For the years and years, you have called this place your home. Let it be known that there has been a single thought in my mind. Siren Twinkshine, I do not like you.
Sorry. You don't like me? You can't find the strength to, like, hate me? You don't like me?
I don't think
Do
you're
I
worth.
irritate you?
That's a very good question. What you are irritates me. A representative of, well, the divine. But you personally, I have recently come to understand, are, well, compelling. You truly believe in the people of Verdeja, of that companion of yours.
I wouldn't.
I'm sure I came off as condescending before, But please know it was a genuine question, so I'll ask again. Do you consider yourself to be good?
Yeah? Yeah, I would say I'm pretty good.
Intriguing. I want you to know that you are not falling. It may feel that way, but you are not. You are dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
At any time, you could wake up. Or I could, if I wanted to, I could have made it so you never woke up. But I don't want that. Do you understand?
Not fully, honestly. I mean, like, I get it, you could, but, like, I don't know why you're saying all this if you don't have some sort of intention.
Each of your companions have a reason to entertain me, but in any other circumstance, you would be my enemy. But I don't feel that you're my enemy. I just need some assurance. So, I'm going to let you continue on your way a little while longer.
Appreciate it.
Don't appreciate it yet. You are going to wake up. And you will not die, but it will be very, very uncomfortable.
No, I'm alright.
There's a long
good.
silence. With that, I'm good.
I think I'll, like, sleep for a couple, or, I'll sleep a little bit longer and then sort of slowly wake up.
All right. Sleep well. As you're falling, you begin to feel ocean air betwixt your wings. You feel, or rather you taste, salt in the air. You don't see it, but you can hear the ocean below. I need you to roll the first d12.
Alright. 7.
As the archipelago begins to form before you, the dream begins to form before you, you see a ship off in the distance. Can you describe Bonnie Citron's ship for us?
Sure. Bonnie Citrine had a pretty modest ship. It was medium, and there was always noise coming from it. You could always hear the sound of the crew moving, whether they were singing along to something or just shouting orders and keeping pace. The ship was like a dark wood, and um, it had. Oh goodness, I have to find. One moment. I have a document with something.
Take your time.
I don't think I have to find that. I'm pretty sure it was an orange.
Mhm.
I believe the flag was an orange.
Beautiful. You see it. You see that flag practically waving at you in the distance. And down below, you see them. You see a wave. You see their hat fixed atop their head. A toothy grin. Their dark skin glowing with the sunrise. Roll another d12 for me.
That's an 11.
Right. As you are flying closer and closer, almost there. Is Siren lucid, or is Siren letting themselves fall into the dream, so to speak?
I think Siren often dreams lucid enough that if something is going wrong, they would like shift to make it not like scary, but they do sort of follow the flow of their dreams and like see what's happening.
Absolutely. You land on the ship. And Bonnie Citrine comes forward, smiling, hands on the hips. Well, you certainly look like you enjoyed yourself.
I always do.
Well, I'm glad. I enjoy watching you, so should go both ways. Come on. Let's gonna have breakfast. Roll one more d12 for me.
Okay. 8.
Okay. As you are beginning to follow, presumably, you feel something coming up in your throat. A cough. But as you attempt to clear it, it is a struggle. And as you are reaching The skin around your neck feels rough, coarse, just like the inside of your throat, like scales. You pull back your hand and it too looks rough and clawed. Almost seems to glow. And as you look up, Bonnie walking away from you, there's still that feeling. You can't breathe. You don't know what's happening, but you are changing. Something is going very wrong. Do you do or say anything?
No.
Bonnie walks into the captain's quarters and the door closes. And as you feel the jagged texture spread from your hands and neck to the rest of your skin and your wings, your hands continuing to glow as it is consuming you, the deck beneath your feet begins to crack. And just as the ship is going to break in two, your eyes open. All right, Benny, you rolled a 100 on the D100. Are you ready to hear about the effects?
Sure, that wasn't the effect.
Oh, my friend, my friend, my friend, you've never had a fever dream as your body's fighting something? You can now speak Draconic if you could not already.
I'm good.
You gain the ability to cast the Dominate Person spell once per day, but only in Draconic. You gain an additional spell slot of your highest level. When rolling damage with this special slot, all damage is at its maximum. Finally, once per long rest, you can gain advantage on strength and charisma checks and saving throws for the next hour. Although, if you do, let's just say you will not be alone. All right. We've got that settled. Wonderful, wonderful. Yippee! Yippee! All right.
Wahoo!
Hey, everybody. It's a brand new day. And thanks to yesterday's survival check, you know you'll make it back to Lagoonia by midday. So, first things first, CYPHER, you crafted 2 potions for free last night. Do you want to make 2 more greater healing potions or something else?
Let's just keep the healing potions going,
Yeah,
at least for now.
Absolutely. All right, you are now at 3 potions of greater healing. All
Cool
right.
beans.
Cool beans. Is there anything that the lot of you want to do, whether that's training or role playing? Uh, the options are up to you. We've got a
Could
round for you.
I
Yeah.
could I go out into the because we're on the ship, right? Just
Yeah,
traveling.
absolutely.
Cool.
Two
I'm gonna go
ships.
onto the deck of the ship then, because I
Mhm.
assume that uh, after asking for gas money from someone else, I'm not on Cheek's ship this day. Uh,
Yeah,
mhm.
makes sense. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go out to the main deck and pull out. I'm just gonna ask into the actual hat itself. Hello, will anyone like to learn a new skill that would be very helpful in entertaining? It is very nice. I will pay you extra fish every day. Only one may do. Does any cat come out of the hat?
You attempt to call a cat out of the hat. That would be persuasion, with advantage, but it's not because you mentioned fish to a cat.
It's because it's a cat in the hat.
A cat in the hat.
It's a cat in the hat. God, that's a 29. Is
First
that not good? Please come one at least get out for tour training. Bring the unicycle with you.
you say this, and suddenly a head comes out. We see lion features with a long mane. Although it's not quite the same as when you last saw the lioness. This
Okay, go on. Sorry.
this human lion sort of hybrid sticks her head out, and Serafina looks at you. There was something you needed.
Oh, you are. Hello. Yes, I wanted to teach one of you a skill for performance reasons. I was wondering if you wanted to learn. It is completely optional. I just wanted to teach you because I thought it'd be fun and I am very bored.
Okay. No, I'll be right there. And
Great. Bring the unicycles with you. Bring two of them. I have two. I think I have at least 3 or 4 in the hat somewhere. They should be near near where the packed up circus tent is, but not close, but not near on the other side of the makeshift pies that they're always steaming and sitting on windowsills. The
okay.
other way.
Right, okay. And
Thank you. Very kind.
lovely. It takes maybe a few minutes, and Serafina pokes her head out. Okay. Do you just want me to climb out, or would you please put the hat on the ground?
Of course, darling. It is my pleasure, and I will set it so the hat is like the open spot is basically at ground level, so they can just crawl out if they need be, or just it's on the ground so they can just leave if they're
Yeah, absolutely.
humanoid.
Yes. She steps out, and this is a lion folk. She was just a lioness before. She steps out. She is wearing an orange cloak, and she's holding 2 unicycles, one under each arm.
Oh,
All right.
so great. Okay. Did not know you were a person, but that will help with learning, and I'm sure it will apply directly to your feline form. Uh, Actually, here I'm going to and someone's going to reach into the hat and pull out the third unicycle, and say out loud to everyone so everyone can hear it. If anyone would like to join for unicycle training, I would be happy to teach you. It is a great means of transportation. It never fails you like some steeds do. I'm sure there are no takers because who the fuck wants to learn unicycle? Um, but I'm just gonna spend the day teaching unicycle to my cat.
Beautiful. I'm gonna say as you're teaching, yeah, roll performance with advantage because you're spending all day doing it.
Right. Uh-huh. It's 21.
Beautiful. Eventually, you are unicycling side by side expertly. Those of you on the other ships or on the ship, everyone sees, like, there is a woman that was not here before, and she's hanging out with SQUO'MO. But yes,
Okay, so key is center of gravity. You want to make sure it stays perfectly level, and so imagine essentially the wheel touches ground, and then there is a direct line uh, directly upwards. You want to stay around that level with your center of gravity. That is where you want it to stay.
This has been a lot of fun. You know, I think I'm getting the hang of this. I believe my grandfather actually performed in a circus once.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, if you would like, I would love to have you as a help out when I do circus events. Not that I do them very often anymore. It has been many a year. But
Mhm.
in case I do.
Absolutely. Oh, and
Oh, of
I,
course.
I just want to make sure, is this the ocean?
Yes,
Oh,
I
okay.
believe. Well, I mean, it is. I don't know at what point ocean becomes sea. I think this is sea, maybe, because this is large ocean. There's a difference between the two. I am not sure. It is not my expertise. Why are you looking for something specific?
Oh, no. It's just, well, inside the
Perhaps
hat, we,
specific fish?
no, I do appreciate
Okay.
it. Um, this has been
I
a
am
lot of
concerned
fun.
by.
What?
Of
What?
course, darling. I'm just concerned how your previous employer treated you based off of how you are reacting to the most basic of kindness.
Well,
But that is you will learn how to love again soon. Just you are safe. You are loved. It's okay.
oh,
You can go back in het. I will bring me the fishing rod. I will try to fish for you, but I'm sure at some point I will just get DELPHI to do it because that is so much faster.
absolutely. But, Miss Gooman, to set the record straight, I do know how to love. Both of my partners are, I mean, inside the hat with me.
Trust me, I'm aware. I am aware. I've heard sounds. Also, you do not have to be professional. I am not Mrs. Gooman to you. I am just SQUO'MO.
Okay, SQUO'MO, thank you.
Of course, we are friends here.
I'm glad.
Now, of course, but if you are lion folk, perchance you are technically humanoids. Then no. When
Yes,
you then go into to lion form, can you still use magic item? Perchance I take. We have some magic items we are willing to trade to give away. I'm I'm sure one or two of them may be good to use with your group. You seem very helpful and kind, and we want to make sure you stay alive.
thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. I mean, it's been a very long time since I've been, well, a lion folk and not just a lioness. So I'm enjoying just standing on two legs again for a time. It has been.
Of course. Would you like to bring the others out? I mean, you guys do know you have free reign to like move and talk, and if case you wish to like leave at any point, you want to leave and leave and stay and build a home on an island. That is also okay.
Oh,
I just want to make sure you are aware that you are not trapped there by any
thank
means.
you.
Even though you are technically in my head, you are not my property by any means.
Oh
You
no,
are your own person, cat, being.
I do appreciate it. When we first went in, I was thinking it was going to be quite stuffy, but now, I mean, with all of the changes that have happened, it's really quite comfortable in there.
Oh, I try to keep it nice in there. Like, I mean, I have not really changed it much since you have entered, but what do you mean changes? What has happened in my head? Have you? I mean, it's fine if you have created nest in head. This is fine. Bless you, whoever sneezed. I hear you, God. Sorry.
Well, the
Thanks,
let's
David.
see. Well, I mean, I used to live in how to phrase it. There's a word. Well, I mean the building in there, the home. Have you not You're not aware
There's
of
a
the
building in there. I last time I checked, there was small storage, like green room at best. It was more like singular room that has exit on ceiling.
If you
Do not.
would like to come in, I mean, it is your hat.
Of course, I would love to. If I'm not intruding on your space, of course. I wonder if any. Is there anyone near me? Any of in SQUO'MO's eyes, any of my friends nearby I can ask to come hang out in my hat with me?
Hey guys, anyone want to go on the hat venture?
Hat venture? Hello.
I'm looking at.
Siren would normally be so down, but they're her
Siren, twink shine. Come here, come to hat. Come to hat, darling. Come here. Come.
Okay.
Oh, is that easy?
Sure.
Okay, you are not normally this persuasive or persuasible. Mm.
Oh.
Actually, are you okay? Can I do a check on Siren real quick? How's Siren looking? Scale of 1 to 10.
Freaked the fuck out.
Yes, you need come time in hat. Hat time always calms me down. Come here.
Okay.
Can I go inside the hat with Siren?
Yes, you can go together. And as you enter, you find yourself standing in the front garden of what appears to be a magnificent mansion, complete with a fountain with frogs in the middle.
Does this look like my old family home to some extent?
Precisely.
I see, of course. This is... Oh,
Nice place.
thank you. I did not know I owned it.
Hmm.
We can hang out here, I suppose, when we are, like, camping in wilderness. I would prefer to sleep here than outside on tent, because then the only concern is if monster attack hat, but then what kind of animal and predator attacks a hat?
True. I kind of like the stars.
Oh, of course, you can still see stars. There is skylight above. And can I point to this small circular opening of where the hat connects
Yes.
to the entire room?
It's
There
very
is skylight.
atmospheric, yes.
At that point, SQUO'MO will sort of turn to Siren. You can leave if you want. This is a nice place to relax in case you wanted to leave ship place. But if you seem comfortable there, then stay. You
I
are
think I'm
fine.
gonna sit down for a minute, yeah.
Okay, in that case, give me a second. And SQUO'MO will like reach her hand outside of the hat to mage hand and pick the hat up. And who's the closest person?
Hey,
Because technically
yeah, I think
I'm on Delphi's ship, right? Or not Delphi's
Yeah.
ship, it's her wife's ship.
Yeah. I imagine like Delphi, you just sort of see the hat sort of floating towards you. Like Sabrina is up at the helm as you're standing together, and you know the look of SQUO'MO's hat.
SQUO'MO's hits. Here comes airplane. Ooh, and then I shall set hat right on someone's head, and then I will go back inside hat and relax for evening.
Does Delphi get SQUO'MO's hat?
Yeah, just
Sure. Yes. Yep.
I mean, it was either me or Sabrina, apparently.
My
Me or the
love,
teenage witch, one of the two.
I think you've received an invitation.
I don't think I want this invitation. I think this is what
the small thank you card like kind of flutters out of the hat, and you feel it land on your head. And if you grab it, it says very clearly, "Thank you for holding hat. I appreciate you very much. Kisses and love, the Goo Men." That's it. That's all it says.
I've sworn giving Stealthleton back his coin meant that I wasn't cursed.
You are always cursed with me. I am always here. You cannot hear that. That is said in your head. You cannot hear. That is sending casts to you. You cannot respond. Do not think 25 words back to me. Please think nothing thoughts for 25 words first.
Delphi doesn't think this, but she like lifts up the brim of the hat and just, so what happens when I go underwater?
That I do not know. We have many cat in here. Please leave hat with Sabrina if you go underwater. Thank you.
Sabrina, do you accept that?
I guess I do. She's gonna take it.
Thank you, Sabrina. Well, because I
Wait.
could cast SQUO'MO at this point. I feel like it's just like her head is basically like her mouth is basically sticking out of the actual portable hole opening, and it's sort of just looking out and speaking outwardly to them. Oh, thank you so much. I would cast water breathing on you, which would allow you to which makes bubble around head, so head does not fill with water, but you already breathe, so it's kind of useless.
And that's
So
also genuinely the opposite of what I want when I go underwater.
Yes, you prefer water, don't you? That is your prerogative. That is how words worked, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm going to take nap an old couch where I used to nap as child. Do not fear, I am okay. And SQUO'MO will stop talking for the rest of the evening until they make it to a town. SQUO'MO is going inside and relaxing.
Beautiful. So, I would like to remind everyone that your adventures began on a Friday, and it is now Wednesday. This is a fun thing, because I try to keep track of the days as you guys travel. So you've known each other for a little under a week, and you've seen some pretty odd things. SQUO'MO is relaxing. Delphi and Sabrina are hat-sitting. There is a mansion inside the hat. Tell you what, while Siren is sort of reeling from what happened, what are CHEEG and CYPHER getting up to while you're waiting to land on Lagoonia again?
CHEEG has taken the flamethrower turret up into the nest with the bag of holding with the rest of the dragon parts. And there is, like, every now and then you hear like a fucking like little pops and sometimes booms.
Nice.
As they're working on the other turret, upgrading the other turret.
No, absolutely. Feel free to make that Tinker's check for me. It sounded pretty good. Oh. And after
I'm gonna use lucky on that.
Oh, it was that bad. All right, glad you guys just got a long rest.
Oh shit! Luck cooked. That's gonna be a 30 total. AKA nat 20.
Okay, amazing. I'm gonna give you an option with this because that is a nat 20. That is fantastic. Oh, first of all, do you want to tell everyone what we've come up with? Because you had a pretty cool idea for this. But if you want to save it, I can just say you did it.
I'll save it for next combat.
Absolutely. And because it was a nat 20. Now, something that Liz suggested that I believe was before we started session. Previously, SQUO'MO received a Glove of Scorching Ray that lets you cast Scorching Ray as a bonus action 3 times per day. Now, if you would like, we could say that you attach this to Glam, and then Glam as a secondary ability. So, I know that usually you activate Glam with a bonus action. So this would sort of be an extra thing that Glam could do. Would you like to give Glam that glove, or do you want to not do that?
No, but if I am allowed permission, I would like to give Abraham an upgrade using the glove.
That's really cool, and I'm absolutely going to let you do that, for sure. All right. You take some time, and with a nat 20, not only do you upgrade Glam with that fun little thing, but we also watch as Abraham gets a brand new hand attachment. What color do you want the glove to be? Does it sort of go with the copper, or is it like something that stands out?
It is like it's just gold. It's basically just sorry, I'm trying to think of a good metal.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go with it's more like tungsten, I guess. I think that's what I'm.
No, absolutely. I like that a lot.
So it's probably more. It's like more grayish, silvery, um, sort of contrast. But I'm now he can. I was literally just attaching the magic item, but if you want to have it have some other effect, where he can cast like low level flame magic up to Scorching Ray, I think that could also be cool.
Hey, that is really cool, and I'll definitely look into it. I mess with that hard. All right. Abraham, level 1 flame domain cleric, now armed with a Scorching Ray glove. Looks at it.
Tungsten. This has the
If
highest.
you are making him a cleric, could he be a Forge Domain cleric instead?
Yeah, I like that a lot more. All right, Forge Domain it is.
Tungsten has the highest melting point of all metals. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see my son.
All right. Nicely done, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be such a cool dad now. All right, guys. Let's see. ALYCIA. So we've got CYPHER over here. CYPHER's made quite a few potions, and you're doing okay now. You've basically recreated your health potion supply. You're just one off. And these are even better than what you had before. What would you like to do while you are traveling back to Lagoonia?
I think they're still just making potions. Because
Absolutely.
after they get to the island, they're going to work on trying to find the next dragon.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is like the closest thing to downtime they've got to like resupply.
No, absolutely. All right. So, you're working at this right now. Do you want to get another lab buddy, or are you doing it on your own?
I don't think they're gonna go out of their way to find a lab buddy. They'll just do it on their own.
Absolutely. All right. This is a healing potion, or did you want something else? Just to be clear.
Healing potions are kind of the most needed right now. I'm
Absolutely.
gonna just focus on those for now.
That's smart. Okay, you can make your check. Absolutely. That is, of course, with your alchemy supplies. All right. How's that roll?
21.
Beautiful. Yes, with a 21, you have successfully crafted what is now your 4th potion of greater healing. Pretty solid stuff. If you were to ever sell these, which I don't think you would, they're getting to be pretty solid. Most places you go, you buy like a basic healing potion, and those are kind of pricey. But this is high quality stuff you're making right here on the ship. And if you're able to improve your equipment again, now that you're making 2 overnight, in the future you could probably make 3 overnight, more and more and more. But yeah, well done. All right. CHEEG and CYPHER have both done a pretty cool thing. SQUO'MO's made a discovery. Before I check on my favorite traumatized angel, Is there anything that Delphi's getting up to during the travel day?
Not really. Kind of just helping out around the ship.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm gonna say at one point, Heavy probably calls you over, Delphi. All right, kiddo. So we're almost back to Lagoonia. We got a little bit of time left, maybe an hour or two. I have been working on a little something just in case. Now, you do a lot of fishing, and you do it pretty well. I'm not gonna knock your stuff, but I have to imagine it gets to be a lot after a while, right? Always diving down there looking for stuff for people.
I mean, a little. Takes a tiny bit out of out of my nightly rest, but
Well, what if I told you I was about to change the game? Behold.
I'm intrigued.
The Fish Finder 444. Essentially, what you're looking at is an enormous net attached to a lever. Would you like to flick it?
Come on, baby girl, flick my shit.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, why not? I trust you. And I flick the lever.
All right, lovely. You flick the lever of the Fish Finder 444. As you do so, I would like you to make a survival check with advantage.
Slide. All right, third die is the charm. Come on. 16.
Beautiful. All right.
That is with advantage.
No, a 16 is pretty solid. I need you to roll 4d10.
Jesus Christ, I'm doing that with an online dice roller. I just tell Google roll 4d10. Not D190. That'd be a hell of a dice. Total of 13.
Beautiful. As you roll your 4d10, we watch as 13 fish come up in the net, landing on the deck. All right, there we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, you seem pretty busy with it, and it's just, I know you've got a lot of stuff to do. Plus, you always seem sad if you don't get time with the captain at night, so there you go. All right, I've got to get back to work. But yeah, good luck with that.
Thank you.
And she heads off. Siren, where are you? And what are you doing as you rest?
I'm staring out at the water.
You stare for a bit, and eventually, Ryder's going to saunter up to you. Their sword handy, and they just sit down. What are you doing?
Enjoying the view.
You don't look like you're enjoying it. You look like you're going to be sick.
Yeah, I feel a little sick.
Do you need me to get someone?
I'll be alright.
I thought angels couldn't become ill.
Yeah, but like my tummy can hurt and I can get a little jostled. It's not going to be anything serious, but not immune to discomfort.
Well, we're only an hour from the dock. They stand up. I have crackers, if that would help you.
I don't know if I can eat right now.
Okay. And they're gonna head off. You look at the water and you see your reflection, just as it has been. All right. As your adventures continue, eventually, CHEEG, you hear a little ding sound coming from Stingray, who is up against the window. And as you look out, sure enough, you see off in the distance Lagoonia approaching. CHEEG, I'll let you call this one because you are the one player captain. Would you like to go to the docks, or would you like to go to the docks of Paradise Cove? So essentially, your town, or just straight to the resort?
Well, we gotta get Abraham to his son, so we'll go straight to Cove.
Absolutely. You make it, and people see your ship, and so people that are working, everyone just begins to cheer. You've been gone for a few days, mind you, but they're all very excited nonetheless. And as they approach, we watch as slowly but surely Abraham, who is sort of toward the back of the ship, sort of crouches before standing up fully, taking a breath.
I hope he recognizes me. I don't know how long I was gone for.
Something tells me.
I'm sorry, the ocean air has done something to my audio processors. Something tells you?
Something tells me you'll know.
Thank you, CHEEG.
And he makes his way forward. The ramp is set down, and as kobolds and goblin alike are gathering around, everyone hushes when they see Abraham. His copper form shining in the sunlight. He holds his silvered tungsten hand out and uses it to look over the crowd.
Has anyone seen?
And we see, stepping forward, still wearing his apron and chef's hat from that morning's breakfast, a little spatula in hand, Lincoln. He drops the spatula in the sand.
Dad?
You've gotten so big.
Abraham picks up his son, and as they embrace each other, the crowd claps and cheers. Congratulations, everybody. You did it. Yippee! 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 All right. Now that that's done, though, you find yourselves back on the island of Lagoonia. We have Paradise Cove, of course. We have Skibbity's Emporium. We have the docks. We have all your favorite spots, folks. You stand here. You basically have free reign of the place.
I gotta go check in with Tilly.
You absolutely do. All right. CHEEG, if you make your way to the resort, and anyone else who wants to come along can follow, you see the front desk. Everything is looking better than ever. It's clear that a fresh coat of paint has been thrown on the place, and it seems things are both profitable, but more importantly, more comfortable for the employees than before. Their uniforms look to be of better quality. You see them heading out for mandated breaks as others pop on for new shifts every now and again. And even the guests at Paradise Cove seem to be having a much better time. It's as Tilly walks out from the office and sees you that she smiles. Oh, CHEEG, hello! You made it.
Hello.
Hello. I hope that your trip was comfortable.
It was certainly interesting.
I bet. Can I get anything for you? I'm sure we could get you and your friends some water, maybe some biscuits from the kitchen. We're about to transition to lunch.
I'm fine. But oh, I do imagine Lincoln might need a couple days off. Relative just got back in town.
Oh, absolutely. I can do that right away. Let's see. I will see if anyone can pick up Mr. Park's shift.
Also, I probably won't be as good as you are at running this place, but if you would like to take some time off as well, I'm back, so I can help out in any way that I can.
Oh, thank you. I do appreciate that. It's whatever you prefer, really. Uh, yes, I would be more than happy to take the day. Thank you so much. Mm. As you say this, she takes a moment to pick up a little book sitting on counter. A little black book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just so you know, Donnie arrives in 3 more days.
Almost forgot about that. Thank you for the reminder. I
Certainly not a problem. All right. The office is all yours, and oh, of course, she hands you the keys to the entire resort. I'll be around if you need anything.
Mhm.
All right. And Tilly heads off. All right, guys. Only 3 more days until Donnie dies. But yeah, very good.
I hope. So, in sessions terms, that'll be about 3 weeks.
Maybe.
2 if we push through time fast. Good to know. Good to know.
Good to know. Good to know.
It's plenty good to know. I feel like SQUO'MO. We'll just chill on the beach for the rest of the evening. and fully let the cats out to go explore. As yes, as long as you come home by nightfall, I appreciate that very much. I expect you hunt together, have fun, be safe. Mwah. And we'll let the cats just kind of go roam
Absolutely.
for the evening. And then SQUO'MO's just gonna fucking chill on a beach chair for the rest of the evening.
Nice. Yeah, they're heading out to enjoy the resort, maybe go on a little beach date. It's very cute, the three of them. They've got matching bathing suits, blue, green, and orange. All right. SQUO'MO enjoyed some chill time now that you're back on Lagoonia. As for the rest of you, is there anything you'd specifically like to do while you're here? Those of you who just want to stay on the ship, I totally get it. But you've got a full resort, you've got the magic item shop.
I'm gonna go stand in the forest and dissociate.
Absolutely. So Siren goes to disassociate. Let's see.
Are they sneaking off or?
Yeah. Benny, are they sneaking off or?
No, I think I'm just sort of walking around for a little while and then I'll eventually follow the riverbed.
Yeah. Even just with your passive insight, guys, I think everyone could tell that Siren's been a little weird as they're sort of heading off in that direction.
Mm-hmm. I will just walk with them.
Sure.
And go, what? Need some company or? Is this,
Sure. I'll take company.
awesome. I'm not a fantastic conversationalist, but
That's fine. I think they walk for like incomplete silence for a hot minute. 10, 15 minutes. And then at some point, go, you ever had a dream that made you like physically different?
by dream, what do you mean?
Like you go
Like
to sleep.
aspiration or like an actual dream?
Like you go to sleep and you wake up while you're asleep, you see things.
Well, I do remember the first time I was testing out some enhancement magic or blades and stuff. I had tired myself out and accidentally cast a couple of things on myself in the process. And had a lot of weird dreams that night. So I don't know, maybe something's messing with your magic.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? If you don't mind me asking.
Do you promise to trust me no matter how crazy it sounds?
I mean, anything can happen in dreams. You know.
You know the whole wormling thing?
Mm-hmm.
I am I was 0% dragon. I've been 100% angel for, let's see, a little over 200 years.
Yeah.
And then last night I think I had a dream that made me a little bit dragon. I talked to the
Oh,
archipelago, and then I saw my sister,
hey
and
Jegg. I
now I
know.
feel weird.
Hey
Yeah.
Jegg. I know we've talked about. We've joked about the islands being like Tiamat and stuff like that. Um, is that like something we canonically know, or
Hey, I'm gonna say you, CHEEG, and like a lot of people will know, hey, the legend goes a long time ago, Tiamat's body fell into the ocean, and legend has it that over time her skulls and all that sort of formed the islands thousands of years ago. So like, do you know it as a fact? I mean, you haven't like dug underneath, but that is the legend, and going off of what you've seen so far, like high likelihood of being true. Yes.
okay? So I have a theory of what happened. Actually, I have a theory that probably explains a lot of the magic mishaps that we've experienced in our time traveling.
Mhm.
Maybe. So, how much do you know about the like origins of the archipelago?
Uh, some, not a ton, I'll admit.
But you know about Tiamat, right? Dragon,
Yeah, I know.
5 heads.
Mhm.
Um, so it's possible that the legends of that are maybe not completely untrue, and we're dealing with maybe Tiamat reawakening, especially due to us messing around with the crystals, which I imagine have something to do with that.
Mhm.
And as a hypothetical Tiamat stirs, maybe they were able to focus some of that magic and inflict some form of curse on you. I mean, I'm not certain. We'd have to go to like a cleric or something, but
Yeah, doesn't feel good.
I can imagine. So, do you want to take some time, or do you want to see if we can find a solution sooner rather than later?
I want to get in the river. You want to come stand in the river with me?
Sure.
All right.
Gotta take
You
off my work boots. I don't want trench foot.
no, you don't want SQUO'MO Gooman, as they call it. No, they don't call it that. That would be rude. The two of you wade into the water, and it's well, who's to say what it is? But if it's what you need, Siren, then it is exactly what it has to be.
I think at some point Siren ends up sitting down and almost laying down in it.
Hey, you can't drown on my watch.
I'm not drowning, I'm just enjoying the water. You never felt it like flow over you and like experience that good feeling?
You know, in my experience of traveling, setting up to go sail the seas, growing up on an island, The water's not necessarily the best part, I guess, for me.
It's like floating.
Mm-hmm. I mean, when you grow up playing on a beach, you know, it's kind of hard to. It's a little harder to find the wonder in it.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
As you're spending this time together, can I get a perception check from either one of you?
Do you want to do that?
Let me check out these numbers.
You'll get a +2 from CHEEG not doing it.
I have a +2 to my perception.
That goes up to a +4. That's better than what CHEEG has, naturally.
That's definitely better.
Can't see. Oh, that's awesome. That's a 6 in total.
That sounds.
See, this is why the optional rule is, that's why the bonus rule is better when you guys are in groups, because otherwise you could have had advantage. So I'm real sorry about that.
Well, you didn't offer advantage. You just said.
Now you're right. You're right.
Want...
Hey, that is so real. I'm gonna say it right now, because I don't want to make this a dumb precedent. Benny, there's just 2 of you. Do you want to just take the advantage instead?
Nah, I want to fail this.
Really?
I think it's funnier.
That's so real. All right. Got a 6. So neither of you notice the little hat of one Wayne the Doc John Smith just sailing by you in the water, never to be seen again.
Is he dead?
How did he die?
So,
he was driving a boat. Which I imagine he did like every day.
Listen, guys, you rolled a 6, so you haven't seen it. So I don't know what to tell you other than the fact that after you guys went back to the resort the first time, a few months ago, I made it clear that the boat never made it back. And then when you used the book to talk to Tilly the other day, she told you that those goblins and the boat have not been seen since then. So something happened. But you guys don't know because you failed the perception check because Benny didn't want advantage. And honestly, it is funnier, right? Benny, you were right. It is funnier, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm like fully in the water and I didn't see it.
Exactly. It just floats by.
I imagine you close your eyes and it went like right over you.
Literally. God, this is gonna be great for the AAA cartoon. Anyway. Did you guys want to continue your scene? Did you guys have anything else?
I'm all good.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice. All right. We've got about 14 minutes left in session. So if we want to continue anything on this particular day, we can with I'd say CYPHER and DELPHI. Just if you guys want to get supplies, if you wanted to RP anything, otherwise we don't have to, you know. Do you guys have anything you wanted to get to? That was for
I've got nothing.
Cool. Alicia?
No, not really. I don't think there's anything I can really work on right now.
No,
other
that's
than
so...
potions.
Yeah, for sure. If you want to check the magic item shop for like supplies in the future, we can do that. But if for now you just want to do your potions for this long rest, yeah, that's cool. You guys made it back to Lagoonia like you said you would. You're getting supplies. Some of you are having traumatizing things happen. Others are just kind of chilling. That's good. All right.
Big chilling.
Being chilling. Yes.
Big, no, just big.
Just big chilling, yeah.
Oh.
Big chilling. All right, everyone at home, thank you so much for joining us this week. I'm just going to go over a few things as we get ready to end off the session. Once again, assuming no one has anything else they need to do. We are going to play next week. However, I just want to make it very clear that we will not be playing the week after that because I have a gay appointment.
You got a
Um,
gay appointment
I'm
with your
so
dark
sorry.
queer.
I'm
I
so
mean,
sorry to hear about
oh
your
yeah,
conversion
no, because I'm not.
therapy.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to play next week.
yeah,
I
not
mean, you
next.
guys can play. My house is just going to be.
Wife.
I don't get to. No, I'm not going to be at your house until Tuesday. You guys can play next week. I just won't be there.
To be clear, baby, you will be here the 14th. I meant the week after. The 21st is the week after.
No, that's the week I'm going to be there.
Right. So, baby, today's the 7th. In a week, it'll be the 14th. You're not going to be here yet. I said.
Yeah,
So
the 21st. I'm still not going to be with you. I'm not going to be able to play.
no, I know. I mean,
But
that's super
you
fair.
can run session if you want.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well,
Is
then,
what I'm saying.
I get it. I get it. I just meant like fair. If
You
you
said
want,
gay appointment. I'm not going to be able to play. But
that's so real. That's so real. You know what then? Yeah. Well, guys, we have an optional day off on the 21st. I guess we'll figure out whether or not we're taking that or not. Yeah. Hey guys, I've been here with a bunch of really cool people playing this game. I'm gonna go down the lineup. First things first, we have Ben who played CHEEG.
Oh,
We have ALYCIA who played CYPHER.
Heyo.
We have Draw who played DELPHI.
yo,
We have BENNI who played SIREN.
Oh.
And who could forget Liz as SQUO'MO.
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks. If you are enjoying this campaign, please remember to check it out. youtube.com/@rockcampaigns. It's pretty cool. We also have a TikTok where every once in a while, I get our very cool editor to put together some highlights from our campaign. That's also Rock Campaigns. Rock stands for Rule of Cool. And while I am posting there, we are also going to have some other cool stuff in the future. For example, my good friend Caleb Tiefling, who made the talkies that you're looking at right now, he's getting ready to record some stuff that's going to go over there. And a few people in this call are going to be in that game. I wonder who. I wonder. Yeah.
I wonder.
Anyway, folks, thank you again so much for watching. I've had a lot of fun playing with you all, and I can't wait to come back next week. Should be a lot of fun. We need someone to raid, and if you say Germa again, I don't know. I don't think I can do that, guys.
Is Patrick BENNI still alive?
Yes, Patrick BENNI is playing Helldivers too. All right, we locking in, everybody?
yeah.
Yeah. All right, folks, we will see you when we see you. Have a great one and take care. We are rating in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.
You say, yes,
Nice guys.